Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great day today. In today's video, I figured I'd do something different. I wanted to show you guys actually a coding example instead of like giving you like bullet points on like how to solve this problem versus this issue, and kind of give you a hands-on demo of something that we call magic numbers in code. Depending on where you work at or the projects that you're already working on, you might run into magic numbers. And basically, what a magic number is that it's just a number that has zero context. You don't know what it is, what it means. It's just in the code. If this equals to one, do something. If not, do something else. And it really is confusing when you're looking at something like that and you're trying to figure out, okay, so what if I change that value from a one to a two? What happens? For those of you that don't know, I work on React applications, full stack engineer, front end, back end. I'm good with Python, Node, and other back end languages like MySQL and all that stuff. In this example, we're just going to do everything purely on the front end, and I'm going to show you guys, in a real world example, why having magic numbers in your code is bad and what could happen if you don't solve this relatively quickly or bring this to someone's attention. So this is the project. Basically, with these statuses, you have different badges. So it generates a badge and a color scheme for it, right? So this is handy whenever you're building an application and you wanted to show a different status for an account, or just in general with telling the user what's going on and what action needs to be taken. Going back to our project, um, this is the mock data for it. Now, typically you would create an API to pull in this data from the back end, and it will come into this format like this. And you would have to, as a developer, understand like, okay, when I call this API, these are the statuses. And as you can see, status of 1 is active, 2 suspended, 3 deleted, and 4 pending, right? Very simple. But this gets complex the more statuses that you add. And if this is being used in multiple places in the app and you don't have any like type safety around it or any definition around those numbers, it could get quite hairy. This is the meat and potatoes of everything. As you can see, these magic numbers lives in someone's head. Someone wrote this component and they figured, okay, when the status is 0, it's pending, right? But if we look back, which is our first bug, when we look back, pending is 4. So this opens your application to bugs to where you have to refactor things or change things on the back end, which is something that you don't want to do